Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is January 19th, 2021, and in today's video I'd like to go over how I thin out my seedlings, how I prevent them from getting tall and leggy, and then how to prevent mold or moss or whatever from growing on top of your soil. Alright, so first off, not all seedlings actually need to be thinned. So things such as lettuce and onions don't need to be thinned, and it's just as easy to separate them out at planting time. But things like tomatoes and peppers, much larger seedlings when you plant them out, do need to be thinned out. So, how I thin out my seedlings. So first I start by getting a small, sharp pair of scissors. You can get them at Hobby Lobby or, just about anywhere online. And start by snipping out the smaller seedlings. You want to leave the largest one. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you do leave one. I have in previous years accidentally snipped all the seedlings out of one cell. Alright, coming up here in a second is going to be me thinning out all my seedlings, or at least the ones that are ready to be thinned out. It's going to be a time lapse. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so after you're done thinning out your seedlings, they might look a little spindly, but that's usually because they were using the plants around them as supports to keep growing upwards. But as your plant's roots keep growing, they'll straighten themselves back out. Alright, so the next thing is, how do you keep the plants from becoming spindly? So, it's actually pretty simple. All you gotta do is get a small fan and point it at them. It'll help the seedlings stay stronger, the stems stay stronger. That works pretty well, but some other methods that you can use is to make sure that you have a really strong light. You can use just regular lights, but it's better to use things that are specifically designed for growing seedlings. And then also make sure your seedlings are growing at a cool enough temperature. If it's too warm, they'll often become spindly. Alright, so the next thing is, how do you prevent that mold, from growing on the top of the seed trays? So no matter really what you do or what seed mix you use, that stuff will grow. But there's a few things that you can do to kind of stop it. So start by reducing the amount of water you grow on your seedlings. Of course, when the seedlings are just starting to germinate, or you just planted the seeds, there's not all that much you can do about it because the seeds need water. But then after they've grown a little bit, just like they have here, you can reduce the amount of water that you give them from the top so that that mold won't be able to grow, because it's only going to be using the top very little bit of soil. So if you let that little bit dry out, that mold should clear right up. So that's what I'll be doing. But like I said before, you gotta make sure your seedlings have enough water when they're growing. Alright, so that concludes our video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.